Hello guys, I'm here with another Bible verse. Today is October 9th. So I'm going to read to you Proverbs 9. And so today is going to be Proverbs 9 verse 17. And the title of this video today is going to be how to recognize a fool. How to recognize foolishness, right? Yesterday in Proverbs 8, we read about wisdom and we get to know the definition of wisdom. Today it's about foolishness. So how to recognize a fool, how to recognize someone who is foolish, right? And so I'm going to read it to you, but one thing I also want to read to you is this. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. The respect of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. So someone who has wisdom has the fear of the Lord and also have respect of the Lord, because it is the beginning of wisdom. 1. Now I'm going to read to you Proverbs 9 verses 17. Here is what foolishness will tell you. And that's why whenever you're having a conversation with someone, it's good to talk back and forth, but sometimes you gotta be still and listen, right? Because sometimes you might, let's say for example, you go on a date and then you have all those questions that you want to ask the person, and it turned the date to an interview, which is very, very boring. But also, wisdom will teach you also how to be still and to be quiet, to listen to who you have in front of you in order to see who that person is, right? And so here is what foolishness will tell you, and here is what a foolish person will tell you. Here is what it said. Stolen water, it's sweet. Stolen water, it's sweet. Stolen water, it's sweet. Stolen bread tastes good. Stolen bread tastes good. Stolen water, it's sweet. And that's how you get to know. That's how you get to recognize foolishness. That's how you get to recognize someone who is foolish, by listening to what they are telling you. Does that even make any sense to you? Just listen again. That's what foolish will tell you. Foolish will tell you. A foolish person will tell you this. Stolen water, it's sweet. A stolen water, it's sweet. That's what foolish will tell you. Now, just think about it. How does a stolen water turn to be sweet? That make no sense at all. Why? Because by you entering to a store and stealing something, let's say for example you stole that thing, and by chance you get to leave with that thing, and now you feel good about it because now you feel like you just accomplished a very beautiful mission. And so you now think that because you accomplish it, that's something good for you to do, right? Now, why would you say that a stolen water is sweet though? Because a stolen water, it's sweet, make no sense at all. Now that's how you recognize foolishness. Foolishness will tell you things that don't make any sense, just because foolishness just want to talk. right? That's why most of the time you're gonna hear people say, if you don't have something good to say, don't say anything at all. Why? Because it's better for you to keep quiet than to open your mouth and tell me that stolen water is sweet, because now I'm gonna look at you like, huh? Right? That's all what we're gonna be looking at you. We're gonna be like, huh? Like, we just gonna be like, where did you come from? Right? Where did you come from to even have that idea? And that's the same thing the enemy also is going to tell you. Because the enemy is a liar, and the liar always going to tell you lies. He's not going to tell you that what you're doing is wrong. He's going to tell you that stealing is actually a good way for you to get things that you want. Why? Because he's here to steal, kill, and destroy. So if you have someone in front of you who's here to steal, kill, and destroy, talking to you, do you think that they're going to give you senses? They're not going to give you wisdom. They're going to give you foolishness. Because that's the way they work. That's how they function. They function by stealing. They function by killing. Their function is to destroy you. Another example can be this. A guy is gonna tell you that in order for him to marry you, he gotta test the car first. Because let me tell you something. You don't need to test the car to know that that car is what you want. Okay? People that truly know what they're looking for, they don't have to test anything. They just go into the store, they get it, they pay for it, peace, they're gone. Now, foolishness will tell you that if I don't test the car, then how do I know if the car is going to be good in the marriage? First of all, foolishness is calling you a car. That's what foolishness will call you. Instead of foolishness to call you a woman, foolishness will call you a car. Right? Another way to recognize foolishness is this. Foolishness will tell you that by you keeping yourself to marriage, it's you being dumb. Why? Because since foolishness already know that they are fool, they are dumb, instead of them believing in that, they want you to believe that you are the one who is foolish and not them. Why? Because foolishness will never recognize that they are the one who is a fool. Right? That's why sometimes when someone does something that is wrong and you try to correct them, because they are a fool, they cannot understand where you're coming from, because they believe that what they are doing is a good thing. Right? That's what foolishness looks like. Foolishness don't make no sense. When you listen carefully to foolishness, you realize that foolishness is capable of telling you, look, here is a fire. I need you to go and put your hands inside of the fire and do a handshake with the fire. That's how foolishness function. That's what it's called, foolishness and fool. And another thing foolishness will tell you is stolen bread tastes good. Since when a stolen bread tastes good than the bread that you go into the store and you pay for it? Foolishness will tell you things that don't make any sense at all, because if you're listening to this right here, you just know this is coming from foolishness and not wisdom. Again, foolishness will tell you this: stolen water is sweet, stolen bread tastes good, which is false. Yeah, take care, bye.